Happy time zone, everyone. Leo, thank you for the lurk. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get a picture. That centerpiece comes out a lot further than I thought it did. I think it's gonna just have to be sewn on. I'm gonna do it separately. Hello, Glitch. Freaking out because you have a little less than 2 weeks before you go on the cruise? That's super exciting. You have some projects to work on packed away? And some books? I know you had talked about getting some fanfics put aside. EP! Hi! Long time no see. How are you? My mod of mods. Happy to be back. You're doing quite well currently. That's excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Is everything starting to settle down a little bit? Slowly but surely. Still stressful. But surviving. That's good. I'm glad things are finally starting to settle. You got a lot going on. Sadly, can't stay for much longer tonight, but you wanted to make sure to pop by. Opus is needing his nighttime outside. And then you'll sleep. Well, thank you so much for popping in. As I said, you're very missed. Hopefully I can run some streams that you can actually make it to. Give Opus some cuddles from me, and I hope you have a lovely evening. You have fanfics and you're trying to figure out what projects to bring. Rechecking all the clothes, so you know you have enough of everything. Yeah. I always overpack clothing. It's one of my bad habits. Or you'll just be staying awake a bit longer for some time in the coming days. How many treats for him tonight? Oh, it's been a while since I picked. Yes. 2 treats. 2 treats for the sneakiest best boy ever. Yeah. Ah. You sent me some really cute pics of Opus. I shared those pictures with Offspring. I was like, look at Opus. Of course, then Offspring looked at me like, can we? And I was like, no, we can't get a dog. I'm so sorry. You just have to look at pictures of Opus. Good luck.
Fresh lemonade, freshly squeezed. Billy. Heart in a cup. Billy, stop. Can't get enough. M_BP just redeemed treat the streamer.
Oh, I am always down for Opus pictures. Thank you for the treat. Yeah, Offspring actually looked like that one picture where Opus is kind of like lying on his back and like all kind of like pretzeled a little bit. Offspring was sitting in their chair and kind of looked like that. I was like, oh, it was very similar. Maybe in Offspring's last life, that's what that they were either a dog or a cat. Struggle with taking and sending pictures quickly over Discord. Would be easier on something else, but you make it work. Thank you. I appreciate all the pet pictures. Also, that supermoon picture, very nice. I was asleep. I knew there was going to be a supermoon, and I was super excited about it. And I was going to take pictures. And then the night of, I was asleep. And then the next day, everyone was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I missed it. I will. Thank you. You too. You have a great evening. Thanks for coming by again. Planning on bringing some super tiny watercolor painting stuff. Oh, that sounds fun. And some drawing stuff since the cruise is during October. Yeah, you can do Inktober. That sounds good. Good plan. Gonna have ads in a few seconds here, guys, in case you drop the volume. account is not coming up correct. There you go. I can spell. Love the frogging pot. You have one too? Hi, Citrella. Yeah, I thought the frogging one would be a good one to have. Thought it would be a good one to... I also have a rip counter for every time my character dies in a video game. Yep. Because they're fun to keep track of. How are you doing today? Working overtime, but on your break? Nice. Break's good. Break's good. Overtime's good too if it's not too busy and you're getting decently paid. Mondays are your day off usually? Ah, I see, I see. Mondays are a good day to have off. There's just so much bleh that happens on Mondays. All that overflow from the weekend. If I can, I always try and take Mondays off. It's a get your stuff done usually day. Mm-hmm. Well, because everything's closed for the weekend. Well, everything. A lot of the good stuff is closed on the weekend. Just people are in such a foul mood usually on Mondays. I'd rather not deal with people on Mondays, you know? Everyone looks around like someone used vinegar instead of water in their coffee. The stripe is ramping up. Oh, so your department's swamped. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, strikes create all the problems. All the problems. And people just want to get paid fairly. That's all they want. But in this economy, it's kind of a dream, a fantasy. A rose-colored view of what work can be, yeah. It is tough. I've sent off several applications, job applications actually in the last 3 months. Not that it was easy before, but it doesn't look like it's any better now. I was just hoping for something casual and seasonal. Alas. Suddenly casual and seasonal, you need so much more experience to do than you did before. It's not like those kids fresh out of high school could get a winter job. Nope. Now casual and seasonal means the experience. Okay, I think I got it, because this time it kind of worked. Hey, the stitch count worked. Yay. I only took it apart twice. Seems like everyone's going on strike. Canada Post, flight attendants. I think the contract for the dock workers will be up too soon. They'll be back on strike. What a sign of the times. That was a weird sound. No idea what it was. Looks like a dumpling. Yeah. Hot sticker. Gyoza. Like a dumpling. Thank you for the lurk, Stacia. Thank you for the lurk, Libliss. Okay. Firo. Firo in chat. Do I need Firo? What is it? Everybody, let's get back to work. Back to work. I could make the sound a little louder, maybe. I don't know that it was very audible over the lo-fi. It works, yes, and both messages come up. Yesterday, while I was messing with it yesterday, the second message came up like 3 times. Every time, and I was like, why? What have I done wrong? It's a very steep learning curve, this new bot, you guys. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Now, I thought about crocheting this little black eye patch thing, but it's gonna end up being super bulky. And I don't want super bulky on the keychain. Did I cut it too small? I might have cut this one too small. Yeah, it's way too small. Nice try, kitten. But if you could definitely cut it bigger than this, that would be great. No, I'll just there. An Among Us? Do I have an Among Us? Yeah, I do. Excellent. Okay. Oh no! The eyeball! Oh, rip. Where did it go? Oh, I actually full on... No, I didn't. I didn't full on lose it, you guys. I found it. Hey, Glitch, you got it. GG's. Oh, that's much better size-wise. Okay, I just need to cut a bajillion more of these. Not today, please, computer. Oh, Liblis, if you're still there, I was gonna ask if you were free around the end of the month. If you wanted to celebrate with me. I think Nominee said that they were down, but I haven't pinned down a solid time yet. I just wanted to see who is available. Sure. Does your availability look for like Friday night, Saturday night? Or I guess you could do Saturday afternoon. Oh no, we can't because Nominee works. What does your Friday evening, Saturday evening look like? We have game Friday. We have great game Saturday evening though. October. None. Where's the calendar? October 4th, 3rd or 4th. I feel like October 1st would be pretty dope. But that's a Wednesday. And I don't want it to be too late because I know you work. And you have class on the Thursday. It will be a Saturday GMing day. Never mind then. Saturday's out. Oh, I'm asking Libelis if they're free at the end of the month / beginning of next month to celebrate. $30th off? Oh, that's right. Friday, Zerchi and you might be trekking to Baldur's Gate. Depends on the time for the hang. Oh, but you have the 30th off. You know what? That might be more beneficial. Because Offspring will have the 30th off too. And I bet you Nominee's got the 30th off. We could just do it the 30th. We could do like a 5 p.m. dinner at 9. At number 9. To celebrate. So not the group star. No, not the group Stardew. I have no idea when we're doing the group Stardew. Maybe we'll do group Stardew on my birthday for my birthday stream. I have no idea. I want to do it, but it's just trying to find time for like everybody, right? And everybody, in terms of the group Stardew, is different time zones. I totally forgot about the 30th being a stat. I was gonna be let's do lunch, but I'm doing the end of subathon, the end of September party. But I think it's just gonna be a short stream that day anyways, so
It's _Harley_Quinn just redeemed health trifecta, treat included.
Harley, how are you? Oh, it's very centered, the eyeball. Like there, maybe? Also, apparently the eyeball is actually more forward. My bad. Emotionally exhausted? I hear you, girl. Me too. You're not going to be back on your laptop till midway through the month of October? Okay. I don't think I'll be doing it that soon. Like, as I said, it's a bit of a hassle trying to figure out everyone's schedule, and I'm 7 projects behind for stock listings. Just took your son's cat to the vet. Most likely pass by. Oh no. 430. Oof. Yeah, the fur babies are expensive. Gosh. It's treatable though, right? In pain meds, antibiotics, and IV. The blood test to make sure it wasn't feline leukemia or HIV. Yeah. Could try co-streaming on the 30th. Oh, what would you like to co-stream, Libelis? I was talking about dinner. But we could try a co-stream, whatever you wanted to do. I'm still fairly new to co-stream. Have a new kitten plus the senior cat, so the test was mandatory. Oh yeah, definitely. Otherwise, it's not just one cat, it's like all the cats, right? And then it's, of course, it's Heartbreak City for everybody if it's all the cats. Oh my gosh. Well, Hugs, I'm so sorry you had to go through it. Oh, there we go. That's better. Look. Hey. Your new kitten's adorbs. Solid gray with gray eyes. Aww, so cute. That's too far. Named her Kamiko, which is Japanese for little goddess. New kitten. She a cuddler? I suppose a kitten, like most kittens, are cuddlers. Super active, but still cuddlers. You share her pic? Oh, absolutely. She is a multi-human cat. Oh, nice. That's even better. That's even better. She doesn't have a primary human. She's like for everyone. that sweet, sweet melted plastic smell. Ads will start in about 30 seconds. Or less. Oh, that's right. Health trifecta. Health trifecta. Okay. Do that in a second. I think I need to make his body a little bit wider. Oh, stretch is real. Oh. I think I might need to add 2 rows. I think I might need to add 2 rows. We'll drink some tea for our hydrate part of the trifecta. Oh. Cricket Bug, thank you so much for the check-in and the lurk. I appreciate that. Going to the craft store. Score. Score. Have a good time, Glitch. Always a good day when you go to the craft store. Ride like a Valkyrie into Valhalla. Swing open the doors to the craft store. And as part of my trifecta, I get a treat now that I've posture checked. What kind of treats do I have? I think it needs to be fatter. It looks like a very skinny gyoza. Oh, a right proper sneeze. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, it was so painful. And I bit my tongue. Do I have a camera up? I do. Okay. Hello, Hal. Thank you for the lurk and the check-in. So if I was gonna add another row, I would increase 2. So, and then single crochet 30. Four, I think. Oops. One. Right? 4. Is 38. Yeah, should be 83. I'll have to try that on our next go round. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Hello, Percat. How are you? Thank you for the lurks. That's a cute emote. It's so cute. Okay, where was I? Here. Where was I? Collapses into yarn skein pile. Wash and dry are moved out. Plans have been set for Thursday for the big haul out. Mouse, let's go! That is so exciting. This looks dumb. Regrets. It definitely needs to be better. Okay, let's try that again. You're off work because you were stressing and the boss was like, take half the day, go help your parents and rest for the evening. Your boss is awesome. That was pretty dope of them. That was pretty nice of them. Not all bosses. Hashtag. That was pretty awesome. It's always nice when you can get a little bit of time off before a move too. It's so stressful. Such a, like, do you really think I'm gonna be working at my most 100% for you, sir, if I'm like freaking out about my move? Like, no, I'm not. Well, I'm glad you got some time off. A little extra time off, I should say. I'm excited that the day is set for the big haul. You got this, Mouse. I believe in you. You and Tink got this. And you have spaghetti. Noise. I am actually craving a bit of the noodles myself. I'm thinking I might... It's been such a rough day today. I'm thinking I might splurge and get some chow mein noodles. I know I shouldn't. And I'm seriously thinking, you know, of doing it, but I'm gonna try to cook like a decent human being, like a decent adult who's saving money. I'm gonna try and cook food. But based on this morning, it's not looking likely. Just based on the events of this morning, it's not looking likely. Did you get the kitchen done? can't remember if you had said you'd gotten the kitchen done yesterday. Or, yeah, yes. I think you said you were going to do the kitchen. Oh, I did break this nail. Just cut it off. Rip. I can already hear Libelus cringing. Are those your special scissors? Why are you using it to trim off your broken nail? Well, look. I would have to get up. I would never do these to your fabric shears, okay? Just so we're clear. They're just my scissors. Mostly. You still have the dishes that are being washed, but those are running tonight, and you're gonna work on that tomorrow. Nice. Been working on the office while you're on intake since it's your office. That's fair. That's a good idea. Close enough to the phone to be able to answer it. Ads are gonna be running, guys, in about a minute and a half if you need to drop the volume so you don't get caught. Or, you know, because they're loud. Either one. Big hiccup you're running into is that the small random things you... Oh. Yeah, and you're like, wait, this is supposed to go in that box, but that box is already, like, done. My least favorite part is the knickknacks. I think I have 2 moving boxes still of just knickknacks. Like, I had emptied 3 whole shelves, like, drawers of just, like, crafting stuff, like buttons and ribbons and bells and all the doodads, and I just dumped them all into one box. I still have to sort it. It's, I moved it into my storage locker. Shh. And then I have a box worth of knickknacks of the stuff. You know the little decorative things you put on your shelves in front of your books? I just took them and went shink into a box. Still need to sort those. Oh yeah, and I moved 4 years ago. So they've been in a box just for 4 years. Just been grabbing things and putting them where you can fit them. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you're kind of down to the tchotchkes, mouse. So it's wherever it'll fit, right? At one point, I was pulling out trash bags and being like, you know what? If we find anything soft, like clothes, plushies, anything like that, we're just throwing them in this trash bag. I recently just found a trash bag's worth of clothing that I still have to sort. Okay, it's on the list. It'll get done eventually. Right now I gotta work on unburying my dining room table, which we cleaned the top of the table. Now we just need to clean around the table. We can use the table. Alright, we're gonna try and add 2 more rows to the main body of the Lunatone. Because, like, this is okay. It's just okay, though. Like, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I made Lunatone. So, I'm gonna try and make it 2 rows bigger and see how that looks. We're gonna make it 2 rows bigger after the break and see how it looks. 10. Hang on, let me finish this row. You can't just leave a row half done. And 12, okay. I had a feeling the instant I said office, I was like, it can't be the office. Did it? And then I, like, doubted myself. There it is for you guys. Go with your gut. Never give up. Never surrender. Go with your gut feeling. You can picture it now. Yeah, like, I can see the clip. And they're wearing some, like, really bright attire. I'm pretty sure they're sneaking away from a funeral because they're in a cemetery, I believe. Broad daylight. And then they start jamming all the way down with their Don't Be Suspicious song. But this was a suspicious email wanting to do a Twitch collaboration. Something about donating subs. And that we would then split the profit. Does sound sus. Your dog snoring up a storm. Refuse to be in the office until you let them sit on the futon, and now they've taken over. Yep, that's it. That's their futon now. There's no evicting them. They just want to be comfy. They own all the furniture in the house, apparently. You just borrow it. Yeah. Yep. When I had a cat, I felt the same way. Like, I would sit down on my part of the sofa, you know, my half, and the cat would look at me from the other side, their side of the sofa, and be like, the audacity of sitting on my sofa. And I'm like, excuse me? Who paid for it? And the cat's like, obviously me. Yup. I just pay for the apartment. I don't own any of it. The cats do. Back when I had them. Now I pay for everything and the offspring owns it. Speak of the devil and it opens the door. You're gonna go nap. Awesome sauce. And you'll see if you're back before the end of stream. Alrighty. Have a good nap, mouse. Lurk for them channel points. Yeah, there it is. Can't remember a day where you didn't have dog hair all over you, right? I remember those days. Cat hair on everything. Welcome home, offspring. If you have any food, please empty it. Did you finish your fried rice? Okay. If you have any... Your cutlery needs to be emptied so that I can wash it. Okay, it goes in that bag, actually. That one with the funny pictures on it. Yep, that one. And did you just frumple up the blue, or is it folded? You'll fold it. Okay, cool, thanks. I'm gonna sell your crochets that I don't know how to make sure they're hair free. Yeah, that's the tough one. I've seen a lot of people that just put that it's from a pet-friendly house. So, like, people expect maybe a little bit of hair on them. And then just go over them with one of those, sticky lint rollers. And then just make sure that you say, hey, it comes from a pet-friendly house. All my stuff is all pet-free and smoke-free, so. You didn't even follow the lines. You're like, Mom, I'm so done. So done with it.
It means follow the line.
Sure, sure. Oh, also, you don't have school on the 30th. Tuesday. Yeah, because it's Truth and Reconciliation Day. I totally forgot about that. I did, but it didn't dawn on me what day that was. I thought it had cats. Oh, I don't have cats anymore. The apartment I'm in, apartment I'm in doesn't allow pets. And I'm allergic, so technically I'm not supposed to have them anyways. I used to have it in a separate room. Yeah. I had it in a separate room, and then I had a dust cover. Just some, you know those painter, you can get it from the paint section. It's just like a plastic drop cloth. So, yeah. I used to have that on my yarn. Back when I had cats. For my username. The username is is a nickname that I've had since high school, so it may be slightly deceiving. and cream. And then one, two, 6. Eight and 9. Okay. Okay. Next round. Oh, offspring. I'm getting this week's box. Coin. And then it also had jalapenos, but I traded that out for more coin. Yeah, I know, right? An Audino. I swear, I have no idea which ones I'm missing. Oh. Alright, this is about the stage where we got to get this other Lunatone. The first one we did. So now we're gonna try and add some rows. Okay. Do this.
fresh lemonade, freshly squeezed. Billy, Harley in a car. Billy, stop. Can't get enough. It's _Harley_Quinn just redeemed treat the streamer.
Harley, welcome home. Wow, one more row really adds a lot. Do I dare add another row? And you shared the kit's picture. Awesome sauce. I will check it after stream. Super excited about seeing the cat. Thank you for the treat. Oh. Spare pom-pom. I still feel like it's too skinny. I think what I'm gonna have to do... Dang. I don't know, actually. I thought adding a row or two would make it fatter, and it kind of did, but it also made it longer, so it still seems just as skinny. I think it's fine. It's all fun and games until you put the nose on it. That looks a little bit more balanced than this one. Do we like A or B? But really, it's just a subtle size difference. A is not terrible. Maybe we'll just stick with A. It is supposed to be a keychain, right? If we keep it small. That's not terrible. Think it's a good keychain size. And then we'll put the little black stripe over the nose. Maybe that's what it's missing, is just the little black stripe. Where's my, I hate it a little less. It's gonna be one of those, one of those things. Okay, so we're gonna actually just, we'll do it the same as that one. Just made it far bigger than I thought it was gonna. Can I exclamation point frog it in chat, please? Thank you. Maybe if I change the nose, maybe it's the nose that I don't like. What if I made it a little smaller? I think I'm going to remove the extra single crochet around I did. Offspring, can you preheat the oven to 350, please? Mm-hmm. Okay, what if we give him just a stubby little nose instead? Like all cute and kawaii. Oh, I like it a little bit better. I think that matches a little bit better than this really pointy one. It's really hard to tell because in the picture it's got a skinny pointy nose. Okay, do we like... The yellow is so hard to see. Do we like this one? Where it's a little bit more rounded? Or do we like this one that's a little pointier? No. Pointy is too long. I wonder if this little one, the shorter one, is too wide, though. Hang on. What if I... Wait. Thank you. Okay, what about this? It's skinnier. It's not as wide. Oh. Light is... It's a little bit narrower at the base. That looks good. Okay. I like this a lot more than this pointy one. Okay. So, what did I do? And then we did remove this last row. We didn't make it as big. Okay. Okay. Oh, why do I have, I mean, it was super relaxing, but... Ooh, I want a little worm. Boop. Okay. So we salvage this one. That was easy enough to fix. There we go. Mm-hmm. I like that better. Yes. Yes, yes. Logical, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Alrighty, guys. 10-minute break. Make sure you stretch, hydrate. If you haven't moved in a while, be shrimp. They couldn't reschedule until October 8th. Ew. Totally new to try out a different place that had an opening for tomorrow morning. Oh, good, good, good. Well, fingers crossed that they're amazing and have magic hands. October 8th is kind of ridiculous. They should have at least gave you a special coupon or discount or something, since she didn't even bother to call in. Like, I get staying home because you're sick, and I'm all for that. But she could have at least called in, like, last night / earlier this morning and been like, hey, I'm super sick. And then they could have still called you. Like, if the place requires us to give 24 hours notice to cancel an appointment, I think they owe us the same courtesy. Hot take, I know. Well, I'm glad you're still getting a massage for your birthday. Really bummed that you couldn't have it this morning. Don't get you sick, yeah, right? Tempted to be like, okay, well, if I were to cancel you at the last minute, you'd charge me 50 bucks. Exactly. The least they could have done is given you some complimentary services or a coupon for next, like, even if they gave you an in-store credit or coupon, that still means you have to go to the same store and use your credit. You're still being a patron of the store. Like, if I've got to give 48 hours to 24 hours worth of notice, you owe me the same courtesy. Especially that they had to call her. And then she was like, oh, right, I'm sick. I'm not coming in today. Like, girl. Or, you know, let them do the reschedule, but you're just going to call back and cancel it later. Fair. And it's all like, is it more hassle to ask to speak with the manager to get compensation at that point? Or, like, is it going to be worth fighting for it? Not on your birthday. You don't need that extra stress. Oh, why are you canceling? Well, you didn't show up. You didn't call. You didn't do nothing. Oh, you're so welcome. I do hope that despite this small hiccup, you still have an amazing birthday. Welcome back, Glitch. How was the craft store? Was it crafty and inspirational? I feel like all craft stores should be like very inspiring places. Like you should go in and be like, I've never done this before, but look how amazing that is. I'm inspired. You got the good watercolor paint brand? Nice, nice. Exciting. Make sure you pack enough paper and brushes. I'm sure there'll be plenty of water on a cruise, so I don't think you need to worry about that. Jokes, jokes. Alright, I'm trying to stuff it a little extra and see if that makes me happier. We're back from our break, guys. Time to be productive again. Okay, so this one is stuffed definitely a lot more. Yes, I know. Time for me to kick the dinners. To kick the dinners. You only got 6 colors because, wow, it's pricey. Yeah, it is. Oh, we do really suffer for our art, don't we? We really do. The prices, all the things. Where's that little piece of fluff I threw? But I feel like if you've got the primary colors, like for the most part, it's not terrible. It's a good array of colors. They didn't have the yellow you wanted. So if they had had it, you would have come home with it. Fair. Well, it's unfortunate they didn't have it. Okay. Almost done. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Okay. Not bad. Still needs the little black over the nose. Beak, whatever. I think that's its mouth. But, no, not terrible. Okay. Now, we gotta figure out mount them. Now, I did look at the shiny version of the Lunatone, and the only difference is that the eye is blue instead of red. So, Will I do a shiny one? Who knows? That's pretty cute. All right. Well, happy fall equinox, everybody. We got 2 Lunatones. They're almost done. I have to dig out the black floss because I was thinking I'd just use black yarn, but I think the floss would look better. It's a little bit thinner, but I have to dig it out. It's underneath this desk, but behind one of the table supports. So I have to like pull everything out. But we got 2 done. We do definitely need to, like, between which one I stuffed more. I do like the one I stuffed more than the one that I didn't stuff as much. Not bad. I wonder if I put the little slit in the pupil if it'll make a difference. It looks creepier, I think. Does it look creepier with the slit for the pupil? Or does it look better? You like the split in the eye? Okay. Yeah, actually, I do too. Okay. So, to finish this, I will have to paint the slit, set the slit, and then put the mouth on it. Then it's done. Can't type while doing nails. Ooh, birthday nails. Okay. Well, I got the pattern done today. Look at that. I know it was a severely easy pattern to do, but... And look, we got 2 made. There was a little trial and error, so it was nice to be able to get it done. All right. Good job. Thank you. My day was kind of meh. This made it a little bit better. So, you know,